Welcome everybody, my name is Jordan with O & Co Games, and welcome to another video where I answer some questions that I commonly see. The first question that I want to go over today is which social media platform is best for indie game developers? Now, inherent in that question is maybe this hope that we can get away with only focusing on one or two social media channels without focusing on many. I know I myself have that hope, and my behavior exhibits that, but if I'm being totally honest, I think the best way to approach things is to use all of the channels. So I'm talking Twitter or X, I'm talking YouTube, Reddit. Gosh, even I've seen TikTok work really well for indie video game developers. Facebook feels like it's kind of dying down, but there's still a really strong indie dev community there. You can find all sort of like Facebook pages and groups where you can keep tabs on other games and, share your progress. But if I had to choose just one social media platform, you are currently on it. YouTube seems to be one of the best places for indie video game developers. And I think one of the biggest reasons for that is YouTube is created in a way that viewers are expecting to find new content, not necessarily just get like an endless feed of content they're already subscribed to, like you would find on, like Instagram. A lot of people jump on YouTube, go to the homepage, and they're going to get a mix of videos from, channels they subscribe to, as well as channels they don't subscribe to, but have content that is relevant to what they're looking for. Now, I feel like YouTube has done a decent job treating my channel well and serving my videos to new viewers every time I upload them. It's common for even just like a devlog within our devlog series to gain decent traction and get new subscribers. Even if it's like devlog number 18, people just seem to be happy to kind of jump right in and see behind the scenes work on our video game development. So YouTube seems to be like a really good and strong platform for indie video game developers to showcase their new content, build a community, and get the marketing traction that they need. I think another channel, and this one I haven't necessarily included in the mix, is Discord. Discord isn't really where you're going to find new users as much as you're going to cultivate a strong community of people who will support your game and be ready to buy it when it comes out. I think Discord is a critical piece of just about any indie developer's marketing endeavors because it's there that you really get to know the people that are going to be playing your game and you can cultivate that community feel. And it's just a really cool place to hang out and connect with other indie video game developers. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Discord as one of the sort of social media channels for marketing your game, but it's just such a fantastic way to cultivate and build communities. Okay, and the next question that I've seen, honestly just kind of floating around the internet is, should I make a devlog series about my video game? I've seen some people argue that devlogs can kind of sometimes make your game look less premium because you're showing behind the scenes work, you're showing mistakes that you've made, you're giving progress on a game before it's ever out. Some people worry that a devlog series is going to allow people to like steal their ideas. And I just think that's not really a huge concern. I recently saw a video from Stay at Home Dev where he made a fantastic argument that, execution is the hardest part, not necessarily ideation. Taking a game, as he put it, from point A all the way to point Z is quite difficult. So I wouldn't worry about people stealing your ideas either. And to address the concern about a devlog series making your game seem less premium, maybe there's some merit to that, but ultimately the game that you're showing in your devlog series is not the final game that's going to end up on Steam, and people understand that. The other thing about devlog series is, your viewer base is admittedly going to be predominantly fellow video game developers. So you are limiting your audience a little bit in that regard, but that audience is still comprised of people that are going to buy your game, and there are thousands of indie video game developers out there, maybe millions, I don't really know, but it is a huge audience of people that are going to be loyal to your project if you're making something truly great. And by no means does making a devlog series mean you can't reach people that aren't game developers. There are other things you can do, like creating trailers and playthrough videos that are a little more targeted towards people who are not game developers. So all of that is to say, yes, I highly recommend making a devlog series. I mean, you can see from our experience, naturally I'm going to be biased because we are making a devlog series as well. But the devlog series for us really put a fire underneath my team, and it has honestly helped us be more productive because we know that we are creating something that we're going to be iteratively showing people through our devlogs. So I highly recommend doing it. I think it's worth the time. Anyway, that will about wrap things up for this video. I'd probably be remiss if I didn't at least mention the game that my team and I are working on called Tethergeist. You can playtest and wishlist it using the description below. That's all I've got for today, so thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.